Good evening. I'm Simona Terrin. I'm a journalist, podcaster, and I've worked in the social development sector. And today I'm here representing Recreate as a trustee. Recreate is a brand new NGO whose theme and main aim is to raise awareness about and end gender based violence around the world. And today we have chosen 25th November as the day to make our launch and to launch our debut campaign in accordance with Orange the World, which is the UN Women campaign. And our product is based on No Means No Worldwide, but the campaign is basically revolving around a series of free online and offline workshops on empowerment, self defense. And with me, I have two incredible ladies here to talk to you about it in detail. Please join me in welcoming the wonderful Consul General of Italy in Mumbai, Madame Stefania, forgive my mispronunciation, Stefania Costanza. Good evening.
Very
And,
good evening to you.
and we have also the wonderful Diana Linda, who is the principal founder and chairperson of Recreate. Good evening, Diana.
Good evening, Simona.
Hi. So thank you both of you for taking the time out to join me and speak about this wonderful campaign. And I invite Madame Stefania Costanza to please speak a little bit about how, without the support of the Consulate General of Italy in Mumbai, this campaign would not be possible. And we are extremely grateful for that. And I would love for you to speak a little more on why you chose to support this campaign.
Thank you so much, Simona, and I am so grateful for Recreate Initiative. I'm personally grateful to Diana for her friendship and for her enthusiasm in keep working. Italy is very much committed to the elimination gender-based violence. We do have an effective and tireless work done in the United Nations, done in all the multilateral forum. We do participate into the UN campaign that you mentioned. Of course, this also explains the orange color that I'm wearing today, because Orange the World is the title of the United Nations campaign, and we take a lot of pride in participating into that. Now, this year is a very strange and complicated year for all of us. They keep saying there are trying times and challenging times, and this is absolutely true for each and every one of us individually, but also as a society. We do have to find ourselves again together without being at risk. So finding a way to building ourselves around the values we strongly believe in, without damaging ourselves respectively. And it is an amazing challenge, and I could have never ever thought that Diana would have really solved these issues so brilliantly. And when she came forward and she illustrated me this project that you all are working on together, I thought that was absolutely amazing and worthy to be supported by the Consulate General in Mumbai. Again, this is a great opportunity for Italy to show once again that we are together with the civil society. I think NGOs are the front line these days. More than ever, they always are, but more than ever, because again, civil society needs to stay strong and really connect, keep being that connecting fabric that keeps us together. Now, I think in the pandemic era, gender-based violence against women, girls, children, it's not diminished. We are all with less resources and confined also in environments that are very closed, physically claustrophobic. So I think we might have less data this year than we had in the past to show how the trend is, but I think it is increasing. It's just an empirical assumption. We will know more probably next year. And not by chance, what we have to do is prevention. We have to prevent. This is where the idea of recreate is genius, because it's not a physical requirement. It's not fighting back with violence against violence. It's self-empowerment. And be feeling empowered is exactly what everyone who is at risk of violence, any type of violence, should feel. It's a self-standing way of being and of caring ourselves that starts in our minds. And this is not obvious, this is not banal. And this is why it is so important, the work that you are about to start today. Not possible for us to say no. Of course, we wanted to be part of that. We wanted to support. Plus Diana, of course, is Italian, and there's a huge Italian component in this idea. And again, I'm proud of what the Italians, in this case in India, in Mumbai, can do. Working together with the city where we are, with a place we love, because it's home for us. So I think this is a call for action, a call for awareness. It's also a way to probably understand better what is really going on, listening from the person you will be in touch with in the next days. I think it's terrific that as a symbol you wanted to start during the United Nations campaign, but I really hope this is just the beginning. And this is not just one-time event, but it will be wider and wider. Again, I think we have to join hands, do this together. We all in this together. We're 3 women right now, and I really hope we get more men actually in that, because what we do, I think what I keep saying, what I've been said many times to Diana when we talked about that, it's key what we teach to our sons. We have our sons, our brother, we have to teach them the same values that we think are important. The same values we teach to girls, our daughters and our sisters must be shared. Since we are separated, we'll be weaker. We have to get together as much as possible. And I think Recreate is a fantastic name and a very good omen for your mission. We have to recreate our bonds as a society, starting with women, with gender equality, and with eradication of violence. So really, thanks again for this opportunity. Thanks for giving me the chance to get Italy involved, really involved in this new adventure that you are about to start. And really thanks again to both of you for this.
Thank you, Stefania. That was beautifully put. And while I may not have an Italian connection in anything other than just my name, my mother chose for me to be called by an Italian name, even though I'm Indian. But I do believe that, yes, the values are extremely interconnected and interlinked. And the basic core idea is something that is integral to every culture. And I thank you so much for being a part of this and for supporting us. And now I'm going to request Diana to speak a little more about these workshops in terms of what they hope to do, how they're going to come about, and who are we going to be primarily targeting as our audience. Because I do believe that, frankly, everybody needs self-defense. And unlike the misconception that most people harbor, self-defense is not martial arts. So Diana Linda, good evening, and please enlighten us a little more about this beautiful ESD, which is the Empowerment Self-Defense series of free workshops.
Good evening. So first, I would like to thank the Consulate General of Italy for her support. Without this support, really, this project would not have been able to take this dimension. So what is the workshop about? You ask me. That this project is about, in these 15 days, to deliver free empowerment self-defense workshop, primarily to beneficiaries of NGOs which deal with empowerment and right for women, also LGBTQ, also dealing with trafficking, harassment, or any other kind of violence. So exactly, it's not about physical martial art, it's about building inner strength, self-confidence, and develop strategies and skills to use in any kind of situation of violence, to recognize situation of violence also. So this program initially is the product of this international NGO called NGO NoMeansNoWorldWide, and they have sent to us very nicely, they have sent to us their syllabus, and we have adapted this program to the Indian context. We have translated also in Hindi, so this program is given in Hindi and in English, because majority of the people are asking in Indian now. So, and we have also adapted to Indian context in the sense of the situation, in the sense of the possible situation where this violence can happen. This program is also based on a feminist model of the 70s that has been proven that 85% of the attacks can be stopped by using the right voice, the right body language, and the right reaction. So it is a program that has been proven true. It's not that it's something that we are testing. Yes, so this is in a few words what is the workshop about. I'm not hearing you, Simona.
Apologies. Yes, I was asking that why choose self-defense, empowerment self-defense as the debut campaign for the launch of Recreate, and why now?
Because of the urgency and the emergency. So this project has been developed, I think, mainly due to 3 reasons from our side. First, it is linked with a project that we have had last year with the here in India, and also with the Consulate General of Italy, and that was the project exhibition, photo exhibition, Transgender Voice. And this photo exhibition was not just a photo exhibition, but also has collected a lot of témoignages and personal stories. And through this story, I really realized the amount of violence that was faced by the transgender community, by the LGBTQ community, and that it was really urgent to do something about this. So that is the first reason. The second reason is indeed the fact that during the lockdown, a lot more of violence against women has been recorded, and it has increased exponentially in all the world. So all this made us think. Then there is a third reason that is more something that is personal, that I am myself involved in gender research for my PhD research, but also in my MPhil that I did in women representation in Indian cinema. So personally, I really believe in inclusion, and not in separating every community, not in separating women, LGBTQ, transgender, but putting all together, to be strong all together, because we have to target all together this gender-based violence. So it has to be inclusive. So that is the third reason. And because, of course, all of us, we can say that nearly all of us, we have faced at some point in our life some kind of gender-based violence, and not only one time. It happened so many times, but at different degrees. Of course, it's not always about killing and rape, but other form of attack or other form of harassment, all of us we have faced. So we know that it's really urgent to change the mentalities, to change the behaviors, the belief, and really that for everybody, no means no. And no matter from which gender you are, no matter how you are dressed, no matter which profession you have, and no matter if it's your husband or your boyfriend, that also can be a violence. So too many violence are really happening, and the person, sometimes the women don't even realize it's a violence. They think that it's normal.
Yes.
And also the victim of violence also feel guilty to speak out. So all this, I think, is urgent. All this has to change right now and right here.
And I'm extremely delighted and I feel very honored and privileged to be a part of this. And we had our first workshop today that I was lucky enough to witness while recording and documenting. And I must say, I am so proud of this team because everyone put their heart and soul into it. They have been rehearsing, they have been putting so much effort and thought and energy into this, and I can only see it succeeding. And I could hear the reactions and see the reactions of the participants sitting in a little town of Nasik. And I must say that I could feel the energy from them as well, the gratitude and the feeling that yes, finally this is being addressed in such a healthy and open way and very inclusive, because there were men and women of different ages in the workshop. And I can see this going a really long way. And like Stefania said, we have to be united. We have to talk to men. We have to talk to boys. We have to sensitize girls. There is also instances of women, being violent with other women. It's not gender-based violence does not always come across gender. It can even be the same gender. Trans people face a lot, like Diana, you correctly said, that the community has been facing violence so much that it's almost been normalized. And of course, every community, like you said, it doesn't matter how old you are, what profession you have, or what you're wearing, no one deserves to be assaulted. Everyone deserves to be safe. We deserve to reclaim public spaces. And I think the best way to do that, to be free, is to be empowered. And I love that this workshop is focusing on that, not in fighting, but using your voice, using presence of mind, being alert, using strategies and techniques. And I think all of this together is extremely exciting, is extremely intelligent as an approach. And I definitely feel it is what it says it is, which is empowering. And now I want to ask you that with so much being put into this, how has the response been so far?
So we have got response from very different NGO. So we have, of course, have response of NGO in Bangalore for Durga, I Am Every Women. Response from NGO of child protection in Pune. Medical NGOs in Bombay, like OJUS, also Doctors Without Borders are very interested to participate to this workshop. Also, and I'm very, also the group of Are Forest, the tribals women in Are Forest, and we will go there on Sunday to give a workshop there in Are Forest on this Sunday, 29. And then also collective of women, AAWC, Apne Hap Women Collective for sex worker women and their children. So, and LGBTQ community and transgender. So a lot of this response, and even response from special needs children and parents group that they would be interested to assist to this, to participate to this workshop also. So yes, we are happy to have a very good reaction so far.
Wonderful. And I can only imagine this going full power right up, starting today and right up till the 10th of December, and then to continue, because the campaign doesn't end just because, that period ends.
Absolutely.
And I would like to say a big thank you, Stefania, for your time, and thank you, Diana. And for those of you watching this, I'm going to be sharing the links to how you can register for these workshops and how you can share this information with people who you think should register. And that's for individuals as well as organizations. And please share this, please spread the message. And if you'd like to volunteer or be a part of this movement, please feel free to get in touch with us. You can get in touch with us on our social media, that's on Instagram or Facebook. I'll be sharing both the links below, as well as email us on recreateindiango@gmail, or I'll be sharing Diana's number. You can WhatsApp her and ask for more information. This has been an absolute delight, and together I am so pleased with two powerful women to be sitting in this conversation, knowing that I'm part of something that's going to really change the world for the better. Thank you, Stefania. Have a lovely evening. And thank you, Diana. This is something that I'm so, so excited and very, very pleased to be a part of. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thanks to you, Mona. And thanks, Diana, and to all the team. Thanks.
Thank you.